everyone, welcome back to Hear My True Story. Yeah, I know it's been a long time without sharing a lot of videos on this YouTube channel. Well, I'm excited to be back and to share with you wonderful content. I know there's a lot of things happening in my life, so I decided to be a bit off, but I'm back and I'm excited to be back and share with you a lot that I have on this wonderful YouTube channel. So today we are going to do something different from the usual stories. So recently many of our viewers left a lot of comments on our previous videos asking about Germany's immigration laws, especially about studying and working here in Germany. So I decided to make a video addressing those requests. Why not? So my dear listeners, before we break into this issue of immigration laws in Germany, let me do something like this.
Welcome to Hear My True Story, where everyday moments turn into extraordinary experiences through authentic storytelling. We explore real-life stories and dive into the topics that shape our daily lives. Because here, stories connect us and knowledge empowers us. Tune in and let these moments inspire and inform.
The Skilled Immigrations Act 2.0 has introduced some important things that can affect how people from other countries can come to Germany for work or study. So these changes that have been made on this Immigration Act are to help or to make it easier for people to move to Germany to study or to work. But you know, rules in Germany, they are quite tricky and difficult to understand. So that's why I am going to try to break down in a simple way for my dear viewers to understand or maybe to know how this Skilled Workers Immigration Act can affect them as they plan to move to Germany for work or study. I know, if you are a skilled worker, you probably have heard about the European Blue Card, EU Blue Card. So this is a work permit that allows non-EU citizens to come and live and work in Germany. So one of the big updates on this EU Blue Card is that the salary requirement has been lowered. You know, before someone needed to earn at least 58,400 euros a year. You needed to earn at least 58,400 euros a year. But now with this update on the Skilled Immigration Act 2.0, it has been lowered to around 43,800 euros a year. Can you imagine? It's low. Actually, for certain jobs where there's a lot of demand for workers, the minimum salary has been lowered to around 40,000 euros. 40,000 euros a year. You know what that means? That means that many people are able to apply for this blue card. That's how it has been updated. Just like that. So, there's also another update that someone has to look at is the flexibility to work in different fields of work. That's another big, great update on this Skilled Workers Immigration Act 2.0, where skilled workers from abroad with recognized qualifications can now work in Germany in other fields. For example, let me say, you trained as a baker, you can now switch and work in a restaurant. Actually, it gives both workers and businesses more flexibility in the job markets. And when people talk about moving from their countries and coming to Germany, then comes the question of family reunions. This has been actually made easier. So, if you are moving to Germany as a skilled worker, you can now bring your family with you. You can bring your family more easier. Your spouse, your children will actually join you here in Germany with fewer restrictions. Actually, the requirements will be fewer. I'm talking about fewer restrictions because Germany is a country of bureaucracy. Germany is a country that needs a lot of papers. Everything takes time. But with this update on the Skilled Workers Immigration Act 2.0, now you can have your family joining you easier, which makes it actually smoother for them to be part of your life in Germany. And actually, on this act, there is also an update on the Western Balkans regulation. This rule makes it easier for people from countries like Albania, Kosovo, Serbia to work in Germany. So starting next year, the number of people allowed to apply through this program is doubling from around 25,000 people to 50,000 people a year. That's the update. So I don't have a lot to talk about this at the moment. I decided to make a short video. But before I conclude, I want to be clear. I want to be clear to my viewers and my listeners. I am not an expert in immigration law. I'm a person who finds information and tries to share the content on my YouTube channel or on my podcast. So this video is just to give you or to help you to understand some of the new changes, to understand them at a simple layman understanding level. But when it comes to legal matters, I would advise you to seek legal advice, to seek professional legal advice on immigration, because it is a good idea to speak to a profession about issues that regard to immigration, because immigration laws are really complicated, and in German are really complicated and difficult to understand. And also, these laws depend on a person's situation. They depend on your situation at the moment. So if you are planning to move to Germany, you know your personal situation. Therefore, you need to approach a legal advice that can help you. However much, at least you have some little bit information about the new changes in the Skilled Workers Immigration Act 2.0. However, I've made it simple for you guys who have watched this video. Go into the description of the video. Look, there is a link that I've left on the description for you to check out the right information, to check out more information that I could not address on this video, for you to update yourself and for you to inform yourself and to know what is really required for you in case you are planning to move to Germany as a skilled worker or studying in Germany. My friends, my dear viewers, my dear listeners, well, check out the description and you have the right information. The links are down in the video description. So if you're planning to move to Germany, well, this is also not a bad channel for you to watch. Hear my true story. Here we share personal stories, personal conversations, personal ideas, and also we talk about topics like this because people comment and they leave the questions. So my dear listeners, thank you so much for listening. For people who are watching,